My name is Vanessa Kim from Regan van Roy, and I'm here today to talk to you about the newly released Interpretation Note 127, which SARS released this week. As you may know, Interpretation Note 127 deals with the determination of the taxable income of certain persons from international transactions, particularly in relation to intragroup loans. This new interpretation note provides a long overdue guidance as SARS will apply the amended provisions of Section 31 of the Act to intragroup loans. This interpretation note has been highly anticipated as since the withdrawal of Practice Note 2, there's only been a draft interpretation note in place since 2013. This obviously resulted in uncertainty for taxpayers as to how SARS would interpret some aspects of Section 31 of the Act. The finalised interpretation note provides guidance on the application of the arm's length principle in the context of the pricing of intragroup loans and covers several aspects, including transactions that qualify as affected transactions, who qualifies as affected persons and associated enterprises, as well as factors which SARS will consider to determine whether arm's length principle has been complied with. Some of the key issues covered in Interpretation Note 27 I'll briefly run through now. So in the Interpretation Note, SARS has set out some of the factors that they'll consider to determine whether a taxpayer's debt is arm's length. Some of them include some of the normal ones that we know about: the repayment terms, interest rate, etc., the duration of lending, and another one is basically whether that company is thinly capitalized. In other words, if the taxpayer is carrying a greater level of debt, then it could sustain on its own. Unfortunately, no safe harbor rules have been introduced. The interpretation note also clearly indicates that both direct and indirect funding is included within the ambit of Section 31. And it's important to note that any guarantees provided by a party to support a borrower's credit is also within the ambit of this section. In terms of advanced pricing agreements, although no advanced pricing agreement process is in place as yet, SARS is considering the introduction of such a process. This should come as good news to some taxpayers, and hopefully we'll see some guidance around this shortly. If you need any assistance with how this interpretation note will impact your business, or you would like to discuss any aspects of this in more detail, please do reach out to one of us at Regan van Roy. We would be more than happy to discuss it with you further. Thank you very much and have a great day.